Welcome to the Center Seat, a Fleet 31 communications podcast. I am your host, Vice Admiral J.L. Galloway of Fleet 31 Commanding Officer. This is my co-host, Rear Admiral Jenny Hay, our
Howdy,
Deputy Fleet
howdy.
Commander, and, of course, our Community Manager, Captain Scott Sterling.
Hi, guys.
Hello. So, how was everybody's weekend?
Pretty good.
Yeah, busy.
Busy? I hear you. Ever since this last weekend, I went camping, and that was a great, wonderful weekend. It had some scouts being not scout-like, shall we say, and just leave it at that. I wouldn't be surprised if they got kicked out of the program. They basically, long story short, they vandalized the property, and yeah, they were doing.
What?
I don't get it. You know, your first, probably their first and only camping trip of the year, and their first reaction is to vandalize. I don't get it. But anyways, we can discuss that another night.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of things to talk about tonight.
We do.
We're actually going to be covering 2 episodes of Lower Decks since we didn't get to do that last week. And it looks like we're being joined by Cadet Kaylee. Hello, Kaylee. So we have 2 episodes tonight that we're going to be covering, and then we're going to open it up to tangents. Let's be honest, we'll probably have tangents way before we open it up to tangents.
Oh, yeah, we always do.
What are you talking about? It's now tangents.
Tangents with the center seat.
Yeah, tangents with. Jenny wouldn't let me change it earlier.
Nope.
All right, Kaylee, how was your weekend since you decided to join us? I don't understand what you're doing.
She looks like she's uploading something.
I think she's watching us on the phone. Are you watching us on the phone? She said yes. Okay.
We have 1 viewer on YouTube.
That's probably Kaylee, actually. All right, so as tonight's title suggests, it is Misconceptions of Intent. This will tie into the episodes that we just watched. Hopefully, for some of you guys, it might have been, about 3 weeks ago now? Episode 7, which is the first episode, if I can get it to show. Much Ado About Blamelor. What did you guys think overall?
Mixed feelings. I liked it, but also didn't like it all at once.
Okay, Scott?
A lot of Easter eggs in it that I thought were quite funny.
Me too. I really liked the Easter eggs. I thought there was a little bit of character development in there.
Mm-hmm.
For a series that said they're not being serialized, they really spend a lot of time on these characters.
Oh, yeah.
Especially number 1 and number 2. And I don't mean like the same way they did back in the 60s or even in the 90s when they did episodic television. I mean, yeah, the individual story or the overall story arc is individually to that particular, but the characters still follow more of a serialized pattern.
Mm-hmm.
So, in a way, it still strings this episode 1 to episode 2 to episode 3 to episode... Because you can't know what's happening in episode 7 without knowing what happened before it.
Yeah.
With the character. So, there's that aspect of it. So, before we get into that, maybe we can briefly... What were your guys' opinions about episode 8, which is the second topic we'll be discussing tonight? I think it's pronounced Veritas?
Veritas? I think it's Veritas.
Veritas.
Okay.
Wasn't one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
But you know that one had a lot of Easter eggs in it too. A lot.
I love
how the whole show is Easter eggs, though. It feels like.
Yeah, but I loved how that one started and then ended.
Yeah, it was.
That was a nice twist
of Easter eggs. Yes, Kaylee, you had a question.
I just wanted to say that there's someone else watching us on YouTube, and it isn't me.
Okay, probably Scott.
Yeah, that's me.
You fooled me. I thought someone actually paid attention to his YouTube.
All right, Kaylee.
Rude.
Wow. You know, I think we need to start a campaign for our fellow fleet mates out there. Let's get this little girl to be quiet and get some people watching me.
Aren't you a father?
Or maybe
don't you have the power?
Of course I have the power. It's my channel.
and your daughter.
Is what? She has no control over my channel.
No, I'm saying you can get her to shut up.
Wow, Jenny.
Wow.
And I got more
Hey.
subs than you.
Jenny, that's not possible to get a woman to be quiet. And why would you want to? Why would you ever want to shut somebody up? I twisted it back on you.
Oh, there's many things. I'm not gonna say more light.
It's like we're live, Jay. Darn.
Dad, I got 5 more subscribers than you.
Alright, can you mute your mic now?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch a different video.
It's Lower Decks cleaning
Oh,
crew.
did you hear? She said she's gonna watch a different video. Bye.
Rude.
Well, thank you for the rating, Kaylee. Kaylee just yelled out, "You're welcome." All right, so let's go ahead and dissect these kind of episodes a little bit without going too heavy into spoilers. So Much Ado About Boimler was exactly what the title suggests. It's about Boimler and about some of the things he has to go through in this particular episode. But it's not just him. Mariner also has her own little journey that she has to go through in this episode. And so, in their own ways, it's 2 stories in one 22-minute episode.
And kind of 3, because I think Tendi has a little development too about learning about her mistakes.
Yeah. Okay.
A little bit.
We have a comment. Oh, looks like Captain Jason Tierney of Starfleet International saying hi. Good evening, Captain.
Howdy.
Yeah. So I mean, you got that episode. I mean, like I said, we're not going to go heavily into spoilers, but I can see Tendi. I can see that being a minor part of the story.
Yeah, look at mine. Like she's like a beeline story, but it's mainly about Boyer and Mariner.
Well, the things I guess we can lightly talk about here is the episode had basically 3 main points to it. Is a visiting captain a thing in Star Trek? It does, is
I've
Division
never
14
heard of
a
that
thing?
term.
And the third one, is manipulating an officer. Kind of goes into tonight's episode. Misconceptions of intent. Is manipulating somebody a good thing? And we get all 3 of those in this episode. Like we're gonna start with the first part of it. Visiting a captain. Is that really a thing? We saw Captain Jericho take over for a short time. Captain Jellicoe, sorry, not Jericho. Captain Jellicoe took over for Picard when he was out on his Cardassian mission. Then we saw in this episode of the Cerritos, they got a temporary captain too for an episode. Is this a thing?
I don't know. It's not. I would call it like a substitute captain.
Well, like even look at the Defiant in the episode right before Sacrifice of Angels. Dax was temporarily made captain of the Defiant, while Cisco was stationed at Starbase 375.
Because technically, if the captain is not available, wouldn't it go to the XO? Like in order to train command, why would you bring in somebody new?
But then let's look at Discovery. Discovery had, 2 captains also. And now we might finally get a full-time captain on that show. If the trailer's to be believed, it looks like it'll be Saru. That's not a spoiler because it's in the trailer.
Yep.
And we don't know if that's actually, if he's going to be the captain for the entire series or if it was just a flashback scene. We don't know. Not a flashback scene, what might be. We don't really know the context of that scene yet. I think it is safe to say that he probably will be the captain. That's what most of the fans want anyways.
It's just it seems right for him. But let's get back to Lower Decks.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about Discovery in 2 weeks from now.
Yes, we will.
Yeah. No, but is that a thing though? I mean, there are there's some parts of it where you see it in it's on screen, so therefore I guess technically it's canon. But visiting captain.
I don't know.
Evening, John.
What is everybody else? What about the 4 people who are watching us? What do they believe?
Well, I was going to say, like, when Jellicoe comes to assume command of the Enterprise D, they didn't know if Picard was going to come back or not. I think that's why they did that and gave him full command of the ship rather than just say, hey, I'm going to come and, for this one day or whatever.
Well, here's the thing I understand is, what's the point of the first officer if you don't trust the first officer to do the job?
Exactly. That's
true, yeah.
That's my thought. It's like, why have somebody in second in command if you don't want to put that person in command while the captain is gone?
Yeah, so I guess that's where I'm struggling with this. Is, why is this a thing? Jellicoe makes sense because they weren't sure if Picard was coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Even Discovery made sense because of the fact that, you know, technically in Discovery, the first season they had a captain, Lorca.
Mm-hmm.
And then he betrays the crew, which is that's not at this point a spoiler. He betrays the crew, and then they get Captain Pike, which was on temporary assignment, waiting for the Enterprise to be fixed.
Yeah.
So we knew that going into, but we knew that going into the season that he wasn't going to be a permanent. But then the fans fell in love with him, and now he gets his own show. And hey, maybe sometime in the near future we'll be talking about those episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Strange New Worlds.
Hey, it looks like wow, we're getting comments left and
Well,
right.
look at that. We
Yeah.
got people.
So yes, you are the first officer aboard the Commonwealth. Cole Max says it depends. What does it depend on,
Coley.
Cole?
Hi, Coley.
Coley's one of our friends from our Star Trek
Thank you,
Online
Jen.
Armada. Not Armada. Yeah, Armada, right?
Mhm.
Fleet. That's
I
what
got
it
the
is.
best wife ever.
No.
Aw.
We won't go into you wanting to snuggle with Scott.
Hey.
Then.
Hey, what's wrong with snuggling with another man, huh? Okay, well,
If
We
you
will
guys
not go on
hold on.
tangents. We do not start tangents early.
Like I say,
We
if
will
you
not
guys could
start
only
tangents.
see
Howie,
the
when are you
private
going to
chat.
come on the show, buddy, and talk about simming? So I'm going to say, Howie and I do a lot of writing together. We actually talked about maybe getting him to either do like a supplemental or something to talk about the aspects of writing and about simming, because we do, the three of us do cosplay. I also do role play, writing style, and then some people do role play on Star Trek Online. I mean, there's a lot of role playing out there. It's just a different format. Plus, he's also a good friend of mine. I'd love to have him on there. Oh, let's see what Coley said. Special missions, special commands.
Okay.
Okay.
I can see her.
But don't they have special ships that do that? Like, for example, again, I'm going to go back to Discovery. When we first meet the Discovery, obviously they have Section 31 personnel on board. It's a hyper specialized ship that a lot of people didn't know about. Just saying.
I mean, technically, the Cerritos is a special ship because it does second contact.
This is true.
I think you're just trying to make that more than it is. Okay, Howie says, even though it says Howard, he prefers to go by Howie, and he'll correct you if you say Howard.
Well, then change his name on Facebook.
There you go, Howie. Change your name. Then Cole says here, Exo in command while the captain is on leave or unavailable for a short time. I agree.
That's what we're saying.
Even when Lorca betrayed the crew of the Discovery, Saru was in command. And everyone kept calling him captain. Like he would be quick to point out, acting captain. Sammy, thank you for joining us tonight. And then we'll see what he's saying here. Talk about coming on to talk simming. Yes, definitely. Yeah. What did you think we were talking about, Howie? I'm a little confused. I give Howie a lot of grief, so he's probably trying to give it back to me right now.
You give me a lot of grief.
I do not. You can ask Howie. You know what?
Yeah,
I'm gonna have him come on, and then I'm gonna have you two sit there and roast me and talk about which one of you two I give the most grief to. Scott and I are just gonna sit back and be like drinking our coffee and watching the show unfold.
No, I'm gonna be selling tickets to the audience.
I like the way you think. It'll be a fundraiser, guys, okay? Because we can't make any money on the show.
Nope.
Yep.
See, look, Sammy even says so herself. See?
He's everyone grief. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
There is a
Does
reason.
not give you grief. Well, yeah, he does give you grief, Scott. Never mind.
There is a reason why my name on Star Trek Online is Drama Llama 2010. What kind of drama llama would I be if I never gave you grief?
True.
Oh, Coley brings up a good point that I totally forgot about. Tuvok was in command of Voyager. when they had the virus. Yes,
Virus, yeah.
and that was permanent. Coley says, "You're absolutely correct, Coley."
She also made the EMH command too,
Hmm.
That was
which I thought was interesting.
that was so stupid. I'm sorry. Computer, activate the emergency medical or command.
CMH or no
Yeah.
CMH. Yeah,
Mm.
ECH. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you hear that? Howie says I make sense.
Okay.
Jen's like, what? Jenny's like, we're not watching that. Jenny, I took it out of context on purpose. Wow, we're getting a lot of comments today. Scott, you
That's
might have
good.
to. Yeah, no, that's really great. I mean,
It is
Scott,
a
you're
good
gonna have to
thing.
pay attention to the comments.
Oh yeah.
So I think we should move into our second part of that topic. Is Division 14, is that the right thing? I know Howie hasn't seen a lot of the episodes, but Division
Oh, we didn't
14.
do the spoiler alert.
Go
Whoops.
ahead. Go ahead.
I have to go over there, man. I'm not ready for that. Hold on. Ready?
Warning, it's loud.
Loud.
So, Division 14, this is a minor spoiler. We'll try not to go heavy into it, but we learn about them. They are basically when your crewmates have, transporter malfunctions, abnormalities, um,
When science goes wrong.
science goes wrong, they get stuck in this division called Division 14. And so part of the episode talks about this whole idea of Division 14 being out there. And the question I have is this morally a good thing?
Well, okay. Without getting spoilers, it's really hard not to say it. The very beginning, I think, was a horrible. The transport.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, what the heck? This is horrible. But when they get to the farm, I'll call it the farm.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this is not bad.
Yeah, no, but I'm still saying, because one thing that Howie and I like to joke about, and I've joked around with other people too, is there is no ugly people in Starfleet.
No.
Why? Because
No.
if they're ugly, or if they're malformed, or if they have some problem, you send them to Division 14 and you forget about them. That's
Pretty
what I'm saying.
much.
Is this morally correct? Is this really what Starfleet's all about?
I mean, every
Granted, this is a cartoon; it's meant to be taken lightly and funny, but it kind of got me thinking a little bit. It's like, is this really something we want to be advertising too much? I don't know. You two, tell me what you think.
I mean, morally no, but every business, company, sanction, whatever you want to call it,
Mm-hmm.
always has that one bad part of it.
Yeah.
And maybe this is what, Starfleet's bad egg is. They don't want any ugly. What I wouldn't say ugly. I'm saying science experiments gone wrong.
Okay.
Because it's not because you see like people with half bodies, half something else,
Mm-hmm.
or you see Boiler, he starts glowing blue.
Mm-hmm.
That's not as in the trailer, so I don't
And
know.
then
I mean,
you got your Section 31, you got your special forces that Coley was just talking about, and now you have a Division 14. John, we're going to go very light into this, John. But Division 14 is basically a special medical unit that Starfleet has to help people that are particular science projects, or what was the word we're looking for here?
science went wrong.
Experiments or science went wrong projects. So to keep the beauty of the ship and the allure of this wonderful utopia of Starfleet, everybody else gets sent away to Division 14 to the farm. Now, I will say, minor spoiler: the farm's actually not a bad place, but it's still you're isolating people from the rest of Starfleet.
You know what the farm reminds me of?
What?
Have you ever seen the show called Upload on Amazon?
Oh, I love Upload.
It reminds me of Upload.
Yeah, but Upload's when you die.
Right, but I'm just saying that concept of, I don't want to ruin the place.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
Well, come on.
spoilers,
The first
whatever.
season's over.
The
The first
beautiful
season's over.
place.
Yeah. Well, there's
'Cause-
2 versions of it.
Well, it's true.
Yeah.
The more expensive, high-end
Yeah.
version. I'm thinking that's what I
Mhm.
think of. This beautiful place that
Well, I'm not even
you can
talking
do
about
whatever
that.
you want, and the farm sounds like you live there and peacefully.
But no, that's not what I'm talking about. When I'm talking about there is a special scene in the episode where they had to get back before the next upload update came in, because if they didn't, they would be out of the
Oh,
system.
yeah.
It's not, and it's like outside of the box, right?
Mhm.
So there's this whole other universe that exists around it digitally that you can't access unless you're part of the program.
That's a different
So-
story, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be another fun one to follow down the road. All right, let's see what Coley says. That the show joking about the perfect people. Yeah. Well, I kind of feel that way too about Star Trek sometimes, Coley. It's like the perfect people, the perfect. One thing Howie would tell you, but he's not on, is I don't like creating perfect characters. My characters have to have flaws when
Mhm.
I'm writing them.
Mhm.
Because it would get, and Sammy could contest too. She's also someone I write with all the time. They have to have flaws. They need to have something. Sure, they can look beautiful in the outside, but inside they cannot be a Mary Sue type. They can't be the perfect
mean-
character who never does anything wrong.
In real life, who is perfect? No one's actually perfect in real life. So
In canon, Star Trek, they celebrate people with special needs on several occasions. Okay, Coley, yes, they do, but where are those people that they celebrate?
I mean, not celebrate, but I know, some people have like I can't. Oh, what's the alien? The one that has to have the breathing apparatus. I mean, that's
Oh, the
technically
Bendite?
special.
The
Yeah,
Bendite?
Benzite.
Yeah.
Bendites. Yeah,
But he's still a beautiful creature.
to some. Some people might not like ugly blue people.
Maybe not. So John says he'll be watching Thursdays. Yes, everybody, you need to watch the other episodes going into this week, because this is the
Yes.
final episode.
Mm-hmm.
So I would not recommend starting with the last episode, because if you're on a little bit ago, we were talking about how even though they say this is an episodic series, the character
this-
development is more serialized.
Mhm.
So the overall story might be episodic, but the character stories are all serialized.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I would say that's especially important to last week's
Mariner.
episode.
Yeah,
To Mariner.
Mariner.
Yeah.
Mariner is very like if you don't know her storyline
Mhm.
about who had we still don't know what her major I don't want to say issue is, but her major storyline. But there is parts if you don't watch previous that you won't understand
Mhm.
why she's this way.
The other thing is, I don't think we're going to get that answer this season. I'm just
I don't
getting
think so
that
either.
feeling.
No.
In 22 minutes, I kind of see where they might be going.
But
I don't want to do a spoiler, but I kind of see where they might be going with this story for the final episode. And I don't
because
think
somebody found out about her secret.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. John has seen every episode. All right, John, then you'll be ready. And Sammy, you're absolutely correct. There is no perfect characters for us.
Mhm.
She's my main writing partner. We write all the time together. We have multiple characters that we write for, and we love and cherish them all dearly. All right, so I don't want to beat this too hard, but
Yeah.
personally for me, I have a hard time with the whole concept of Division 14, because it's like, oh look, yeah, sorry about your luck. Here, go over to Division 14. Best of luck to you, Scott, or best of luck to you, Jenny.
Especially since they didn't even try to help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's okay. That was like one thing. I was like, they mean, yeah, okay, cartoon, yeah, I understand. But I'm just saying, they didn't even bother to try to help him fix his problem. So it makes me wonder, what if these people going to the farm and they're
Are
actually
you
like,
talking about
easily
Boimler?
fixed? Yeah.
He went to sick bay.
Well, okay, but
He
did
did go
she
to sick
really
bay.
do anything?
Then that's questionable. But then again, we're seeing this from the lower deck. Decker's
True.
perspective. They've already said several times that we don't really see what the senior officers do too much, and they're always
Yeah.
the B story.
True.
So I have to believe, that they did what they could.
The rucation doctor did what she could.
Yeah.
Call you a scratching post and move on.
Uh-huh.
Pretty much. So I guess we can go into the final part, which is actually about Mariner Beckett. And actually kind of brings us to tonight's episode title, Misconceptions of Intent. This is a prime example of misconception of intent. What happened to Mariner Beckett in this episode? So first, her mom tries to manipulate her in an earlier episode.
Mm-hmm.
Now, someone else in this particular episode tries to manipulate her. But the thing is, Mariner's very smart. And she saw what was coming, and she had her own manipulation plan. It's like, oh, you're gonna try to manipulate me. Well, I'm gonna manipulate the situation back on you. Is she right for doing that? No,
No.
but she's not a perfect character, not by far.
No.
But she's a fun character. She's my favorite on Lower Decks. I know, like Jenny likes Tendy, and
Mm-hmm.
I forgot who Scott likes.
The Doctor.
You like this? Oh, okay. She's
You like
pretty
the
cool too.
Cation?
I
Yeah.
like the Cation. She's hilarious.
So I mean, you get these guys right here, right? And but Mariner Beckett, I'm sorry, I have to agree with her on this one. She's already made her plans set.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of reminds me of and I said this before. She kind of reminds me of Stepanek on that one movie, Down Periscope.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because Stepanek's
Oh, I
a
never
smart,
thought about that.
brilliant guy. He's a smart, brilliant guy. Knows what he's doing. But he's not out to hurt anybody else. He's only out
Nope.
to damage his own career, and it's only because he's trying to get his father's attention.
And it sounds kind of like what she's doing.
Mm-hmm. So we don't know exactly why she did what she did. I'm pretty sure whatever reason she had, there is probably a good reason. And then Starfleet Punisher, I don't think it's any different than I'm pretty sure it's going to be something similar to what happened between what happened to Worf and Jadzia Dax when he betrayed the mission to save his wife.
Yeah.
And he got reprimanded for it. Looks like we have a new comment. Oh, Howie likes the doc too.
See, I'm not the only
I mean,
one.
we might, and tonight, I want to say tonight, tomorrow's episode, really tonight, if you stay up late like I do, get some more answers about her and her storyline, because somebody finds out that she is the captain's daughter.
Yeah.
And so there might be.
That's not a spoiler. We knew that from the first episode.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say who found out though, because that would be spoiling it. But somebody did find out that she is the captain's daughter, and I'm curious if they're going to explain it to the whole ship, or what they're going to do about it, or what she's going to do about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got a private message.
We both kind of went. We both zoomed out. Anyway, so I have a new headset, and so it's so noise canceling. I can hear myself talking. Like when you cover your ears and you can hear yourself talking. That's how I feel right now.
No, I hear you.
But yeah, so.
But manipulating. I mean, I have, like I said, circling back on the originally in this, I have to agree with her.
Yeah.
What they tried doing to her was wrong. Even though it was done with good intentions. See, the first time it was done with bad intentions. Mom was just trying to get her off the ship.
Pretty much, yeah.
This time, the manipulation was done with good intentions. But again, she's like, nope, not going to do it. And this will even tie into next week's episode. In a way. Not the whole manipulating part, but in a little bit, it kind of will tie in because of the fact that she's not out to hurt other people. She's only out to hurt herself.
Yeah.
And so I like how those two parts of the episode connect together. And when we get to next week's episode, then we'll talk about that in more detail. What I mean by next week's episode, I don't mean episode 8, I mean episode 9. Because we're ready to actually transition into episode 9 or 8.
8.
Very,
We
very.
are too behind because change of plans last week.
Yeah.
We had a
Mhm.
special guest come on, so
So we kind of did our overview of what we thought of this particular episode, right?
mhm.
So when a good plan backfires, this is obviously an Easter egg to Star Trek 5. No, the 6.
6. Yeah, yeah.
It literally opens up the same way Star Trek 6 opens up.
Mhm.
Mhm.
You see the lower deckers, they're in what looks like this big prison cell. They get hoisted up just like they do, in
Mhm.
Star Trek 6. And then they have like spotlights, everything is dark around them. So they feel like they're on trial. And of course, they're lower deckers, so they don't have any idea what's going on. And
Yeah.
of course, being lower deckers, let's say the three of us are lower deckers. Okay, I might be given the information I need to know to complete the objective I need. Jenny will be the same, and Scott will be the
Mhm.
same. So when you
Mhm.
try to bring these people on, you're like, well, I have a piece of the story, and then Jenny has another piece, and
Yeah.
Scott might have a piece, but then we're still missing a piece of the story, the one that they don't tell us, or why all three of us are doing it. Star Trek has played with that idea before. We've seen it before. The episode where I think her name was Jaxa, wasn't it? The Bajoran girl who was part of Nova Squadron, and she went on the special mission. She was on Worf's team. She dies.
Oh,
But the other lower, it was on the lower deckers, lower decks episode.
yeah.
But again, lower deck guys had no idea what she was doing or why she even
Why
died.
she was mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hello, Kaylee. So I mean, it's the same concept here, right? So there's even that Easter egg spoiler for the diehard fans who might have picked up on that. So you have all these ideas, right? And then, but of course, the guys again manipulation, so like misconception of intent. His intent wasn't to have a trial.
Nope.
I'm being very minor here on the spoiler, but the way he presented it appeared to be a trial. In this particular case, I think what was not clear was the junior officers um for being a second contact ship sure did not know any information about this particular race, how they treated
That's
things.
what I was wondering how
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
but the bridge crew kind of knew.
hmm They probably had a whole staff meeting about it,
Mhm.
Mhm.
and then of course, and then after the staff meeting and after the mission, they had probably a post follow up mission,
Yeah.
probably where all this was planned out. And then of course, the bridge crew or the junior lower decker officer, the junior officers had no idea what was going on.
Mhm.
Personally, I don't know if I would have been the captain, I would have been listening to him. I think I would have been a little ticked off at all of them
Yeah. Yeah.
because they make me look
And
bad.
then the whole storyline was kind of
It was weird.
it was weird.
Very weird.
Each person's story and what they were doing. Like one became like I'm not gonna like a ninja type, and then
hmm
one was on top of a ship and it
Mhm.
decloaked, and I'm like, what the heck is this?
And the other guy only had fragments
Yeah,
Yeah.
of memory.
because they've kept well,
Yeah, fragments of memories. We'll leave it at that.
yeah,
The one thing I did like about it is you finally get Boimler like completely upset about what's going on, and he does his thing in the episode. Try not to spoil what happens.
Yeah.
and then we had a guest appearance, so show up too.
Oh yeah, we did.
Oh
They-
yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. But they kind of hinted that. So if you guys watch the
Star
Will
Trek Day.
Wheaton's, no, not just that, but if you also
Oh.
watch Will Wheaton's
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
The Ready Room, they hinted that Q would be made. I'm just gonna say it. Q made an appearance.
Mhm.
I'm
Mhm.
not gonna say how he made an appearance, why he made an appearance, but that was the episode where they promised John Delancey. They did deliver. He was in the episode,
Mhm.
and that's all I'm gonna say about it.
yep.
And speaking of the Ready Room, we should have another episode of that after tomorrow's episode to kind of wrap up the season.
So I am gonna stay up to watch the final episode tonight, mainly because I've been telling you about my work, right, and about how they decide they want to rearm the system again.
Ah, fun.
Yeah, they want to rearm the system again. So it means probably at 12:31, I'll be getting an alert notification letting me know that hey, the door, glass thing is broken, even though it's not. After we get off tonight, I'm actually going to call and verify that's what their plan is still. Because right now we've had it turned off and we've been vigilantly monitoring the thing. And if we have any issues, we just call the roaming officer. Anyways, I don't want to talk about too much of that on the live air. I'm just
Work,
saying I'm going to
work,
be up
work. That's all
late.
we need to say. Work.
Yeah,
Yep.
a lot of work. So
You don't like work.
I like
Who does
money.
like work?
I actually like my job most of the time.
You don't like your work at this point.
Yeah, Kaylee's right. I don't like my work at this point, but I do like my job overall.
Where's
So
the mom put my bathroom?
I have no
Yeah.
idea.
So,
Oh, there.
Go ahead, Jenny.
I don't know what I was gonna say. My brain went.
It's been
All
one
right.
of those days.
So I don't want to go too heavy into episode
Mhm.
8 because of the fact that the whole entire episode is an Easter egg, and
Pretty
Yes.
I
much.
think we said everything we can about this particular episode. It was mainly one focalized story, unlike the last episode, which had 3 different points, which is why I brought
Yeah.
up 3 different topics. But this one, it was just mainly one focalized story. So I think we can open it up to the center seat now with tangents.
Anybody have any comments want to talk about or?
Well, you know, the poll still says that Floppy Joe's is awesome.
Dad did to Jenny?
What
You
did I
know,
do,
there's
Jenny?
there's a third option you need to add to that now that came up the other day.
What is
No,
it? What is it?
no, Scott, no.
Okay, I know what he's talking about.
Uh-huh.
These poor people who watch our show are like, what the heck, y'all? If y'all could just be a fly in our chat.
So there are a couple things that we are talking about off the air right
Mhm.
now that we're talking about. Besides obviously the social medias, we are talking about maybe going on to another streaming platform. We got to work it out. What's the others before we can actually go out and
Mhm.
say too much about it. But we're trying to get our message out there to everybody as much as possible. You know, it's fun working with the live audience. We do appreciate you guys watching on the replays, but
Mhm.
it's always fun to have, you know, a live audience out there. And we, you know, help promote the fleet too. Get us active again, get us going. There's things we need to do, and we still haven't. And this is my fault. And I do apologize because I've been a little slacking with work related issues and scouting. I've been a bad fleet commander. I need to get that topic out there. We need to set a Fleet 31 date.
We do.
Yes,
And we
we
do
do.
have our, not to be confused with our the Fleet 30, what are we calling the other one? Because we were calling that one Fleet 31 Day also. Or Fleet 31
We should
Day.
call it like
Day and date.
I don't know.
They're too close to sounding.
Yeah.
Like the 31 award or something. I don't know.
31 Award's not bad.
That's not bad. Kind
The
of like
31st
31
Spotlight.
award.
Fleet 31 Spotlight.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
That would work.
I already have my suggestion. We need to talk about it off the air, though. I think it should be.
Or if anybody has suggestions of what we should call it, you can email us or tweet us.
Scott, that's your cue. A message about Sloppy Joe's, Brian? I like the way you think, buddy. I have no idea what that's in context to, but I like your idea. Jenny has no comment over there.
Nope. I'm done with that topic. You have wrung it out way too long.
Wrong. It's only was last week. Oh,
Still.
31 stars.
2 weeks now.
Ooh, Brian's got a good suggestion. 31 stars.
Wait a second. It has not been wrung out too long. Because if that's been wrung out too long, then Mister, I need to put a ring on it's been wrung out too long. Okay. I'm just putting that out there. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna spoil it. So now we've morphed the idea from just sloppy joes to street taco sloppy joes. And I don't know how we got into that. I know it was my fault somehow. No, I remember that. I remember it was my fault somehow that we got
Because
into
you
was
that.
ate
your
sweet
fault.
tacos like every day last week. So in our chat,
Not
guys,
every day.
in our chat, we tend to show pictures of our dinner. Don't know why we do, but we talk about what we're eating.
Because it's something to talk about.
Yeah. I like that one too. 31 shooting stars.
Yep.
So Jay's been having street tacos often, and so I was trying to say, he asked, "Oh, guess what we're having for dinner?" I meant to do street tacos, comma, sloppy joes, but I missed the comma.
That's right.
So Jay thought I was saying street taco, sloppy joes.
And then I went on there and I picked on her, saying that must be a Texan thing.
hmm
Hmm.
But I meant to say comma, either or.
This is why grammar. This is why punctuations are. Grammar is really important. Otherwise, Jay's gonna pick on you about it.
hmm
I'm gonna pick on you no matter what, Jeff.
Oh, thanks, Kaylee. Kaylee says she's gonna pick on me no matter what.
Aw, what a sweet daughter.
Jay,
Jenny
that's
says
what I
you're a
give her
sweet daughter.
$20 for.
Oh, and Scott's gonna give you $20 apparently. She likes what you think.
Oh my goodness.
Who doesn't like free money, right?
I know.
Would I start?
We could should I talk about this, babe?
What is it?
Have you seen my
Well, we know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Somebody has a birthday coming up.
Okay, we're not gonna talk about. Okay, good. So who's the somebody? Is
Somebody
he wearing
down.
a blue shirt?
He is wearing a blue shirt, a bright
Okay,
blue
okay,
shirt.
okay. Hang on. Is he wearing a blue shirt?
Yes,
Does he have?
headphones on?
Does he have headphones on?
he does.
Okay, okay. We're getting better at this.
Yeah, they're both wearing blue shirts.
Are we
Does
playing
he-
Guess Who now?
Yeah. Does he have a partially black chair?
Yes.
See. Okay. We're getting good. We're getting good at this.
Does he have a big microphone?
Does he have a big microphone, Kaylee? Kaylee, that's too specific.
Does
Is
he
it
have
me?
a microphone?
Yes.
Oh, it's me. Woo!
I mean, your birthday is coming up, but it's not this month.
Wait, you know my birthday?
I do. You told me your birthday.
I didn't think you'd remember.
I'm your friend. I'm smart.
Smarter than me. All right. Yes,
I'm
it's
resisting the comment that goes with that.
Make it go. We are smart.
Packed with Jay.
I made that. So the other day, I was on a chat with some of my friends, and we were saying go. Okay, we're playing Among Us, and I go, okay, let's go. And somebody goes, let's go, let's start. And I go, make it go. We are smart. And
Wow.
one of my friends started cracking up because she understood the joke. Just started laughing and cracking up, and her boyfriend was next to her, and I go, what? He goes, we just watched this episode, and I realized they're watching Star Trek from TOS and moving forward, and they're about done with TNG. And so he goes, oh my God, I hate those people. I hate the Packlets. So I go and find a little clip and send it to the chat, and everybody's like, oh my gosh, why'd you do that?
Yeah. Jeez.
Make it go. We are smart.
Go. Why would anyone want to make an alliance with them? They're the ones who should be in Division 14.
That's
The
terrible.
whole entire race.
That's terrible, Jay.
Get
That's
some
terrible.
genetic manipulation in there.
So
You know, it worked for Dr.
here's a
Bashir.
question. So technically, shouldn't Bashir be in there because he's a science experience went wrong,
Well,
but it went better?
Ooh,
What about his other people?
no, I was gonna say that. What about the think tank? Is it think tank from
Ooh.
Division 14?
mm,
Well, what if Division 14 is something that was after DS9
Maybe.
or after even
Coley, I love
Sure.
your question there. That's probably the best question I've gotten all night.
poor golly.
Yep, totally the best question ever.
It's probably his cat or his kids
Oh, that'd be awesome.
or him. It's probably his
drinking?
cats. No, he's not drinking. He might be at work.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, Kaylee, my coffee's empty.
Yeah, I'm almost out of
She
Dr. Pepper.
Just
She
promote
looked
her
at me like,
to Yeoman Jay. Then she can go get your coffee.
so I'm being told I should promote you to Yeoman so you can get me coffee. Kaylee has bigger plans. She wants to take over the ship. Is this Division 14 canon now, or just for this show?
Well, isn't Lower Decks canon?
It's considered to be canon.
Depends who you ask. There will be a lot of my so-called diehard fellow writing Trekkie fans who will tell you if it's a cartoon, it's not canon. Which I disagree with that
Was the
statement.
anime series canon?
Mhm.
No. Yes, I
Yes.
agree with you. I
Animated series is
absolutely agree
canon.
with you. Howie, you're wrong. See, I got other people who agree with me. But other people tell you, well, no, it was an animated series. It's not canon. Just like somewhere out there, there's a 6-foot tall Tribble. I don't know
Yeah.
why, but somehow there is. For some reason.
I mean, you want some Tribble cereal?
No, thank you. They're furry.
I cracked my butt off, laughed my butt off that commercial or that little skit.
Oh, Short Treks reminded me. Guys, Picard, the DVD box set is coming out.
Oh, yes. Yes, you can
yeah.
pre-order
You guys
it
have the
now.
date? Do you know the date for that?
I can find out.
Okay. Unfortunately, I gotta book my ticket tomorrow, so we'll see how much extra money I can play with. Got a couple of bills to pay too, but I'm gonna be booking my ticket tomorrow.
You mean your cruise ticket?
Mhm.
Is that actually gonna happen?
I don't know what you're talking about, Kaylee. What ticket?
Yeah, not.
What?
It's a ticket to Disneyland in 10 years from now.
It's my ticket to a Star Trek convention, Kaylee.
Is that true, Jenny?
A ticket
that
to
true,
a
Is
to a
it
work
true,
event.
Jenny?
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. Yes, shake your head yes or shake your head no if it's true, Jenny. See?
I feel like you're lying.
Kaylee thinks we're lying about something. She can't figure it out.
We're
what, though.
lying. It's actually a ticket to a work convention he's going to.
I like what Sammy said here. Of course it's canon. Howie's wrong as usual. I bet you Howie stopped listening by now.
Man, Coley, that's another great question.
Yeah.
I love the question, Coley.
Oh,
Boom.
no.
Oh. How did he know about all talking?
Scott.
No, Coley has been listening in since the beginning of the episode. That's why. On October 6th for
By the way, it's
Picard DVD.
Galloway with an O.
Yeah. And Jay, October 6th. So yesterday when Picard Season 1 was coming out to DVD and Blu-ray.
So
Or at least I think you can pre-order.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me actually look at it.
Are you gonna share the link?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, come on,
So
media
it will
manager.
also come with the
gosh.
Short Treks episode too, about the Mars. There will
Oh,
also
yeah.
be some bonus scenes in it. So
There you go.
yeah, can you share the screen? Bring it up.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh, come on.
Oh, hush.
Don't tell your girlfriend a hush.
It's telling Jay to hush, not you.
Oh, okay. It's like you won't get a birthday present from me.
I know what you're getting.
He does, actually.
He does. I'm gonna spoil it. It's called the birthday gift.
Did that? Whoa. That wasn't
Whoa.
supposed to do that. Whoops.
Look
Sorry.
at Coley there. I was laughing too hard, so I mistyped.
I love
Let me know how you
Coley.
feel. Can you
He's such a
imagine if
good
we
friend.
were typing? Can you imagine if we were typing as much fun as we have on here?
Oh my gosh.
Who knows what we would write?
I'm a horrible typer, so yeah.
All right, here. What do we got here? So, Star Trek Picard heads to Blu-ray home. Okay.
Now,
All right,
granted,
Howie, you can buy me this DVD set. So it is the 6th, yeah.
Yep.
Nice. So that's kind of. So I'm wondering though, is this just going to be this one, and then they're going to re-release it again right around Christmas, like they normally do?
possibly.
Maybe, yeah.
Because what does this thing come with? So we have Star Trek Picard season 1, but some special features include okay, it looks like interviews with most of the cast. Pre-order live here on Amazon now. Okay.
Yeah, but this is back in July when this is posted, so that's
Okay.
yeah.
Man, Carly, you're laughing hard again?
Yeah, he's laughing pretty hard. Or it's intentional this time.
I like Carly. Oh. Well, fine.
Hey.
Okay.
I was trying to share it.
I was trying to share it too.
Oh,
Star
I'll
Trek
stop.
fans fighting over canon.
Right. Stop sharing that.
Another tangent or another talk I want to talk about Among Us.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm hi, I'm Jenny and I'm addicted to Among Us.
No, she's not.
Not at all.
No, not at all.
No.
And she's not, and she's also not so picky where if you talk in it, she won't yell at you.
Totally not.
Stop talking. Oh, that's not Jenny.
Nope. But if anybody wants to play, hit me up. I like private games better than random people.
Are you sure about that?
We have a Discord channel. We have Discord. Scott. Discord.
Yeah. I was already on it when you said something about it.
We do have a Discord, and we do have Among Us channel in the Discord for voicing.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a voice channel called Among Us that we can go in and play.
Mm-hmm.
Just let us know. I'm always down for it most of the time.
So let's briefly talk about that. So there are two versions. You can get on the mobile, which isn't that stable, or you can get it on Steam for like, was it $5?
$5.
$5.
And it's a little more stable.
It's $5 for the base game, and then there are some like DLCs, there are like hats and some other stuff that you can get on top of it.
Oh, okay.
I think like the full thing was like $22, $25 if you buy it all at one time.
The phone is stable if you stay away from whatever server. So if you're in Europe, stay off the Europe server, go to a different server. We found if you go to like the Europe server during like this time, not many people are on Europe because it's early morning there, and so you have better stabilizing with. But this is Among Us.
So basically, the three of us were playing yesterday, and I thought at one point Scott was the killer or the imposter, shall we say? And I started following him around, and then he didn't kill me right away.
No, I led you on.
Yeah, he led me on. It's like because I was purposely like egging him on, like, come on. Maybe he was just waiting for an opening where nobody was around.
Mm-hmm.
So this is kind of looks like I started a game, and no one's gonna join me. So that's what it looks like.
Well, that's one of them.
Yeah. Then you can just run around.
That's on the mobile, though, right?
Yeah, it's mobile. I can start up my other one, but
yeah,
it takes a lot while on Steam. But yeah, so if anyone wants to play Among Us, I love Among Us.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I think we pretty much hit every topic we want to tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm kind of impressed by that.
I know. I'm shocked. I don't have to go to work today, and we are gonna end up early.
I know, right?
And last week we were just talking away.
Yeah.
Well, we also had a good special guest on too.
We did.
Heard stories.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we will have a special guest in November sometime too.
Mm-hmm.
We will.
Mm-hmm. We talked about this.
All right, I'm trying to sit. Okay.
I was too.
Maybe he didn't see you there anymore. Okay. Nice. So, guys, if any of you ever want to be special guests, you're more than welcome to come on the show. Just send us a message.
Mm-hmm.
Depending who you are, I mean, it might be a whole thing like we did with Captain Malamu.
No,
No, not Malame. I apologize, Michael. I promise you, one of these days I will get your last name correct.
I know it's not Malame.
No,
it's like
not.
Malalu
Malalu or something like that.
Malule, yeah. Malule?
Malume.
Malume. something like that. Yeah, beautiful name.
Very beautiful name. It beats our boring last names.
Hey, just so you guys know, you can always tweet us at Fleet31 on Twitter, right? Tweet.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you can also join Discord and email us.
You already did the Discord one.
I mean, we can email us
We should probably give them a
at
little bit ahead time.
F31 Center Seat at
Oh,
gmail.com.
you brought up the banner. Nice.
With
Look at
that,
that. I like that. Right there it says you can tweet us at Fleet31. Then it says, have a comment or a question, email us. Little self-plugging never hurts, guys.
nope.
We're going to try to be more active on our social media. Now we're getting into this. We're already coming up to episode 25. Maybe by then we'll get our act together and actually do a professional thing. with
Us
Tandy.
professional.
Us
Yeah,
professional.
I know that's asking a lot. Jeez. That's asking a lot, I know.
I mean, we were slightly professional. We now have a countdown, guys.
Mm-hmm. We do.
And a warning to let people know we'll talk about spoilers.
It's a
And
little
that's from
loud,
my
yeah.
friend, Midnight Sky Media.
Yep. We should probably start a credit reel of some kind at some point.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm serious. Like when we're
Yeah.
going off the air, we should probably end it with like some kind of credit reel where, plugging your friend, plugging everything else that we do,
Mm-hmm.
plugging our the Discord and Twitter and Facebook in
Yeah.
our groups. So that'd be kind of nice. It
Mhm.
doesn't need to be 5 minutes long, maybe like a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Depends how long it is. We should probably do that.
That's something we probably should do.
Yeah.
Another
That
thing
when
to
we're
talk
also
about.
going off the air. It
More,
also
more
gives
off
us-
the air talk. Behind the
Mhm.
scenes talk.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, we wouldn't be able to talk because the camera
Yeah.
would roll off of us and then
Yep.
do the credits. So yeah, we should probably look into that. Kaylee wants to talk to me about what's gonna make. Kaylee apparently wants to be my media production specialist.
I know how to make.
What's that? Did you guys watch that new show Emily in Paris?
not yet. I've seen the ads on.
Well, she's in Europe or in Paris, right? Because
Mhm.
she is a specialist in media, right?
Mm.
And so she does Twitter and things like that, and she has a pretty good following. But her main focus is to, draw in people on the social media platforms. But there's a special title they called it, and I just can't remember the name of it.
That's
But
what my
yeah,
cousin does for a living.
so
She's
that's
a
what my
market
daughter wants.
media.
She thinks she can get us more followers or me more followers on my Facebook page, or not Facebook. I have
YouTube.
plenty of YouTube page. Or
I
maybe
like-
we should just look at doing our own YouTube page.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, we probably should.
Yeah, because we can plug in more than one YouTube account to this.
Yeah.
We could also do it on yours, Jenny. We could do it on Scott's if you want, or we should probably create a center seat. But if we're
And
gonna
that
do
way,
that,
guys, we can
probably-
when this pandemic's over and we start going back to conventions, we can start recording, walkthroughs because a lot of people love when I do my live walkthroughs.
and
Because
I've
you want to
been
see.
trying to do them too.
It's really nice for people to see, okay, this is what the layout looks like. Okay, these are the vendors,
Yeah.
It's really nice. I like to watch them. Brings up memories and.
So if we do the cruise, I think what we should do is maybe, if we can find time, because I want to take full advantage of the cruise. If we find time, maybe we can talk about panels. Maybe we can get together and just do like a off-air, pre-recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can easily plug those in and upload them to YouTube. Kaylee, I'm on the show live. My daughter's over here trying to have a conversation with me while I'm having a conversation with you guys.
Does anybody have any suggestions or something you guys would like to see,
Yes,
in the future?
Scott is our community manager. I don't want you guys to get that confused about social media manager. It's like, if anybody has any ideas, like this little girl, we're more than happy to have you present them and then give them to Scott. We would like to see Scott model his uniform. Hey, we could do that.
Yeah.
We could definitely do that. We could actually have a cosplay night when we talk about uniforms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, Halloween is coming up. Maybe around then.
Yeah.
See, look how many views these get.
Kaylee's over here showing me her reviews. Kaylee has these little anime gotcha character
They're
things.
not anime.
They're anime.
Gotcha life.
They're called gotcha
Get it
life, and
straight.
they're anime. Okay.
Not anime.
Everybody's agreeing with me. It's anime.
It doesn't have that dumb anime.
It's animation, so it's anime.
Yeah, she doesn't get that yet. Oh, here we go. Snail mail address.
Nice one, Coley.
You know, we could get a PO box and see who actually sends us stuff. That'd be hilarious.
Oh, that would be awesome. I'd be more than happy to do a PO box if I get stuff.
Yeah, me too. Us too. No, we're not there for the gifts.
No, we couldn't accept gifts. Especially
No.
no. In any cash we ever did accept, we would have to surrender it.
Donate it.
Mhm.
We'd definitely donate. Find a good charity.
Hmm. That could be fun if we get big enough and get enough support. Because I miss Priority One doing things like that.
I think it'd be really good if we do a veteran. Excuse me, a veteran like one wooden warriors or something like that.
Collie could be a captain's assistant.
I think she met Kaylee. He met Kaylee.
Collie, you're gonna be a good captain's assistant.
You can't say anything bad. You didn't call him Cole. You call him Cole. So
That's not how you spell my name.
Coley, it's okay.
Coley, I'm picking on Kaylee actually, not you, buddy. Cubit. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, just let us know. Tweet us. Send us emails. Find us on Facebook.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Give us some suggestions of things you'd like to see.
Hmm. The other thing I wouldn't mind doing more of, but we'd have to figure out how to tie it in better, is get more fleet news out there.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to
Mhm.
tie in a little bit more of that, but I think we should talk off the air about some of that
Yep.
kind of ideas. It's all right, Coley. Like I said, I was just mainly picking on Kaylee. 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 Coley golly. I can't
Let's
keep
get
a
this
straight
man a
face.
red shirt.
I know, right? Yo, that's the other thing. We were talking about actually wanting to create some t-shirts.
Mhm.
Yeah, we have. We just need some people who have artist skills. Because I personally do not have any art skill.
Here's my only concern about it. With it, you see that little symbol right next to your head, Jenny? I don't think we can
Mhm.
get away with that. We could probably get away with the stars, the center sheet, Fleet 31 Communications, but that big old Delta, they might give us grief about.
It's different enough, and I've seen some of the other chapters make shirts with it. We probably would be okay.
I think if we're only giving to our fleet members and not selling them, we might get away with it better.
That I think is allowed. We'd have to review the rules again, but before we did anything. But I think that
If
was
not,
allowed.
we can maybe see if somebody wants to create us a Fleet 30 and after a Central Sheet logo.
I wouldn't mind like a little captain's chair, and has a center seat around it. Because it's one thing. I mean, because the shirts we would have to. Actually, no. I think we could just have it directly charged. But then we hear about our friends who have direct charge things, and now they've been given cease and desist orders. So.
But if it's not similar to, because I think you can't have
I know
the
we can say a Star Trek fan group. I know we can say
Yeah.
that. They've said that.
Mhm.
But the copyrighted symbols and stuff like that, the delta is still the same, but the little bars on the side of it are different, which makes it us.
Because I know there's some other groups are currently trying to figure that out.
Mm. I
So,
wish I could show you Priority One's podcast t-shirt, but it's in my back bedroom. Because I do like theirs, but they have a delta on it too, but it's not that big. It's kind of like small. It's within the picture. It's hidden.
I'm trying to think if I have mine
Yeah,
readily available.
I know where mine is. I just have to.
I have no clue where mine is. It's probably in my closet with all the other 8 million shirts I have.
Okay, give me a second. I'll go get mine. Be right back.
The one you got free? Oh, we got free. Scott and I got them free.
Yeah, we got it at Vegas.
Yeah.
I got it for free. Be right back.
Okay. So, how's life?
Well, while he's away, how do we take over Fleet 31?
Oh, give us a suggestion, guys. Coley says, now it's Galley. Yes. Yes, we're going to start calling him Galley. Ooh, should I go and change his name? So
Yes.
guys, because we have a Facebook group chat, right? And so we like to change each other's names often. And it's really fun. But, we just sit here and chat. Actually, we send videos back and forth because we're too lazy to chat.
You and Jay send videos back and forth all day long.
Because I'm too lazy to type everything out. I'm pretty sure that's why Jay does it too. But here, we'll go in and change Jay's name to Galley, just for Coley.
You should change it to Sloppy Joe Galley.
No, just Galley.
Yeah, nice try. So, our good friends over at Priority One Podcast have this, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
And then over here, let me see if I can get it on.
There you go. Almost.
Almost.
It's hard to see.
To the left a little.
There you
Yeah,
go.
see it?
Yeah.
The chevron. It's kind of buried in there, but you can see it better on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you have a different back than I do. Than what we have.
I think I have that same shirt. Come to think of it,
We have the one from 2017. And
I
it
have
says
one-
STOV in the big back.
So,
I have that same one that Jay's got because I got it.
Oh,
I think
okay.
that was a year before we got ours for STLV.
I think the reason why we got these is because you were promoting on Trek Radio and I was promoting them on Facebook. A lot.
Probably.
Probably.
And I still promote the group. I just wish I could join them Tuesday nights, but I have scouts that at the same time.
I can join
Unfortunately, I
them.
can't. You want to join Priority One podcast? Roddenberry Entertainment. Elio's pretty cool,
It's so weird that he goes by Elio because I know him as Elijah.
but his real name's Elio.
I know, but it's weird because when you meet somebody
Yeah.
and then you know that person. Okay. So I have a friend. We call her Tiger. Inside joke a long time ago. But I have to be careful not to introduce her to new people as Tiger, and I need to say her real name because, I don't want her to go introduce you to let's say I introduce you to her as Tiger. You know her as called Tiger, and she doesn't like that because that's like a
personal nickname.
Yeah, personal inside group name.
But I would like to make something similar. Not similar to this, but something like this.
General idea like that.
Yeah, something in the front, something in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Not this, but the same concept.
I like having things in the back.
Yeah.
I like things on the sleeve.
Maybe we can get the fleet to help us with that. Come up with the fleet design.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because I like. Let me show you the shirt.
What Priority One does with these is they don't even charge people. They just
give them out.
They do, but they also have money that they get from their Patreon.
Yeah.
So I think that's part of it. But they tie it off. But see, they can't make any money either. So I'm pretty sure things like this. I don't know for certain. I'm only guessing, but I'm pretty sure that hey, if they have extra money, they're gonna give out a bunch of shirts. They also give out other things too, like little business cards. They give out little flyers. So they give out other things. But it'd be nice. What do you got, Jenny?
So I was gonna show y'all.
Stand by one. Stand by one. All right.
There we go.
Why is Kaylee in front of Scott?
I think Kaylee was admin before Scott was.
It's fine.
I had admin before Scott.
Scott does too, but yeah. So this shirt, I really like this shirt because of where it is like. Okay, so it's a Star Trek crew shirt.
Oh, nice.
So it has the crew little sign there.
Yeah, but
what I really like is
Delta.
I like things on the sleeve.
Not bad.
There's one side, and then put my hand in it so you can see it better.
Except for
This
the
is-
fleet's made up of multiple ships, so
Right, but I'm just saying we could have like Fleet 31 on, like this says, Star Trek: The Cruise on it,
mhm.
and then the back. Not my favorite part, but
Kirk in a Hawaiian shirt.
yeah, because it's a cruise, it's a Caribbean cruise, and he's
Okay.
drinking.
Yeah,
But I like
see that.
shirts with stuff down the side. I have another shirt I had to find. That I got in Vegas. Was it last year?
I like polos.
So
Polos
do
are
I.
nice too.
Yeah.
We can also, if we find a shirt design we like or whatever, we can use like Redbubble or something like that,
hmm
and that way anybody can buy the shirt if they want to. But what I talk about behind scenes, just let us know if you have any designs. Send them to us.
We would love to get a
We
design.
would love design.
Mhm.
'Cause I am not an artist.
Me either.
I can do minor manipulation to photos, but that's about as far as my artistic skills go.
Yep.
All right, guys. I think we've pretty much hit the end of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the night. So I think we're gonna go ahead and call it here, guys. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. So I'm gonna say live long and prosper, and we'll see you next week.
Peace and long life.
That's my saying.
All right, bye, guys.